Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from Ali and the Magistrate. Here we are going to present to you 5 articles summary about software design architecture. So, what is software design architecture? In this section, you will learn how to apply design principles, patterns, and architecture to create reusable and flexible software applications and systems. You will learn how to express and document the design and architecture of a software system using a visual notation. Alright, let's move to the first article, that is creating an effective SOA service taxonomy. SOA stands for Service Oriented Architecture. It's hard to think about service-oriented architecture without thinking of services. After all, services are the main focus of SOA. It's even in the name. If service-oriented architecture is an approach where the business and technical architecture is oriented around services, then what exactly is a service? Unfortunately, the answer for this question varies greatly depending on whom you talk to and how you're using a SOA in your organization. This variation tends to create quite a bit of confusion when trying to design and implement a SOA-based solution. So, for you guys who want to know more about software design architecture, this article is very recommended.
Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Alif IZZUDDin bin DZALI. I'm from Ijazah Sarjana Muda Sains Komputer Pembangunan Perisian, Semester 4. Okay, today I'm going to present about the summary of article Finding Structural Decay in Architecture's article. Okay, most things around us wear out and eventually experience decay. The car we drive, household appliances and electronics, highway bridges, even ourselves. Software architecture is no different. One of the many responsibilities of a software architecture is to continually assess the architecture's supporting applications to determine whether they are still sound or in need of repair. Analyzing your architecture and finding structural decay can tell you whether you are using the right architecture pattern and whether your application is healthy and can realize the architectural characteristic it was meant to address. But what does that mean and how do we do that? This article discusses about both architectural in macro architectural and source code analysis, which is micro technique for finding and fixing structural decay in your applications architectures. Okay, first in this article, it explains about the macro detection for architectural decay. The first step in finding structural decay in your architecture is to look at the macro view. In other words, the architecture itself. Analyzing the macro view can tell you a lot about how your application will perform, scale, and meet users' needs, and whether it is experiencing structural decay. Macro detection focuses more on the interaction and size of the components of the architecture rather than detailed source code metrics. Next, the next section in this article explains about micro detection. Before this is macro and now is micro detection. Micro detection is another effective way you can determine structural decay in your architecture is by analyzing the underlying source code. Well, there are dozens of code metrics you can gather that tell you a lot about the health of your source code. These are the ones that the writer usually focus on for detecting structural decay. First is the number of classes per package, number of lines of code per package, percent comments, average depth, average complexity, depth of inheritance, afferent coupling count. Efren and Efren. Next is analysis tools. Source code analysis tools are powerful in that in addition to providing lots of useful metrics, most provide visualization as well. Being able to visualize your source code allows your brain to see patterns that you might not otherwise see by looking at rows and columns of number. The the tools that were explained in this article is Eclipse plugin, which is called X-ray tools, JDepend and NDepend tools, and Code City tools. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, now I will talk about Article 3, The Challenges of Service-Based Architecture, work by Mark Richards, issued on NFJS magazine on November 2015. The summary of the book talk is microservices is taking the IT industry by storm as the go-to style for developing highly scalable and modular applications. Why microservices offer significant advantages over monolithic architecture? There are some significant challenges to consider and overcome before jumping onto the microservices bandwagon. In this article, it will discuss some of the challenges you will face when considering a service-based architecture style and some ways of overcoming those challenges.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AFFIF Azim bin AZAHAN. I would like to explain the summary of the fourth article in Software Design Architect, which is Architecting for Change. It is published on NJFS magazine, June 2014 by Mark Richards. This article is about the perspective of an architect of the need in a change. This happened because of the constant state of rapid development of both business and technology. That means technology also must change to keep up. But the real meaning of architecture is something really hard to change. So, how can we make all our architects respond much quicker and easier to change overall? The summary of the article is to show several common techniques for ensuring that our architecture can properly adapt to change.
Article 5, The Secret to Building Highly Available System by Mark Richards. Published by NFJS magazine on July 2010. We can summarize the article in the following paragraph. During the summer of 2008, more than 200 flights were delayed or cancelled at the Dublin airport due to a shutdown of the Dublin air traffic control radar system. In 2009, a shutdown in the FAA's automatic flight planning and communication system caused significant flight delays and cancellation across the country. In 2006, almost 200 flights were cancelled at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport due to power outages and system failures in the terminal approach radar system. Real-life situations such as these can place people in significant danger simply because critical systems were not available when they were needed the most. This article talks about how to approach highly available systems. That is all from our group. Thank you. This presentation is prepared by AFFIF Azim bin AZAHAN, AMMAR NAIM bin BASRI, MOHAMAD Amin Firdaus bin RAMLI, MOHAMAD ALIF IZZUDDIN bin DZALI, and MOHAMAD ALIUDDIN bin AZMI. Once again, thank you very much.